Hey guys, we are back at this vlogging thing. We'll see how it goes. I feel like a newbie all of a sudden, like I haven't touched a camera in like a month. It's kind of scary. But anyways, let's start off with the precious guy. That's all everyone cares about right now. He's hanging out with grandma and fighting sleep, as you can see with that big old yawn. Say hi, Alayo. Hello. Hey. Hey, sweetheart. Yeah, he's totally fighting sleep, but he's enjoying his time with grandma.
No, no.
Don't fight it. Anyways, we're making do all right. There's a lot has changed, but we're doing what we can. Oh, we left this out. Dave and I were supposed to have our cinnamon sticks last night, and we left it out. Darn it. My mom just left. The little guy is fast asleep in his rocking play. I always fix his head, but he loves to look up when he's sleeping and move his arms a lot. That's his thing. I could watch him sleep all day. It's so entertaining what he does with his arms and stuff. But anyways, I figured I'd give you guys a quick update on my wound and my healing process. Since our last video, I had a little bit of a setback with my healing. Dave and I kind of didn't think it was looking good when the nurses would come every day, and we asked the nurse, and she was like, let's keep an eye on it, and I'll ask someone to come see you. So I had a doctor's appointment, one of my many doctor's appointments, and we went in. So before we went in, it was at the hospital. Blah. It was at the hospital. So before going in, I called my OB, who's also at the hospital, and left a message with her nurse saying I would like to see the OB and get her to check out my wound to make sure it's healing properly. So the nurse called me back and was like, you know what? Because it's so last minute, like I called like the day of, she can't really fit you in today, but what she will do is have her wound specialist take a look at it, and then she can, she can make a pretty good call on what she thinks and then let the OB know. So we dropped by the wound specialist after my appointment, and she looked at it and cleaned it and dressed it and stuff, and she was just like, yeah, it's not looking right. So she changed the treatment process, gave me like a gel, and told me to tell my home care nurse to start using that gel. This was on a Tuesday. And she was like, so we'll use the gel until Friday, and I'll see you back. I would like you to come back again on Friday for me to take a look and see if it's improved. There was a lot of slough in there, which is like dead tissue. So we went home Tuesday, and Alayo had a doctor's appointment on the Wednesday. His pediatrician appointment was a weight checkup. So on our way to that on a Wednesday morning, the wound specialist called me, and she was just like, hey, so I told the OB about, what I saw and stuff, and she wants you to come to the hospital ASAP because she thinks it needs to be surgically debride. And if she doesn't do that immediately, it would probably turn black. The wound would turn black and infected by Friday. So she's like, she wants you to come in immediately. Like, can you do that? So I was like, I guess, like, we're on our way to a pediatrician's appointment. Can we do that first and then come over to the hospital? And she's like, yeah, sure. We'll get a room ready that can hold you, your husband, and the baby. Because they might have to put you under general anesthesia, but it will be like a surgical thing. So I was like, all right, cool, and I'm freaking out, just like, man, when's this gonna end? So anyways, Dave and I made our way to the hospital after his weight checkup. And he's up to like 7.5. By the time you guys see this, he's probably going to be up to 8 pounds. So he's growing like a champ. Anyway, so we went to the hospital, and yeah, they did another surgical procedure where I had to be awake and just staring at everything. They pretty much froze the area and gave me some heavy painkillers. And they went ahead and started cutting all the dead tissue out using like their what do you call it again? What's it called? The one word with the S. Can't remember right now because my memory is really crappy right now. Anyways, the scalpel. There we go, the scalpel. So they cut all that stuff off. Like, this was done in my room. I don't know why they keep doing this to me. But they're just like, we don't need to take it down to the, like, OR. We can just do this right here and, you know, do what they need to do. So they put on all their, like, you know, surgical hats and gloves and, like, sterile gloves and stuff, and took out their scalpel and stuff and started cutting away the dead tissue. It was probably the most painful of the procedures I've had in this whole procedure. It was very painful. Like, it wasn't like I was feeling every cut, but there was so much pressure because they weren't, you know, gentle, because they really wanted to make sure they got everything out. So they were like stretching my inside and like trying to reach in. It was uncomfortable. But anyways, I got through that. They checked for infections. There were no infections, so praise the Lord for that. But they still put me on IV and gave me a round of antibiotics because they were, you know, messing around in there and stuff. So they did that. And we came back home. And thankfully, my wound has been healing gracefully since then. I am so grateful to God, because my OB said if there's any more setbacks, that she'd probably at that point want us to talk to plastic surgery and get them to just, you know, do the whole thing and all that. So thankfully, it's been healing naturally and closing back up slowly. So I'm so grateful to God for that. It's less painful now, which is really nice. Like when the home care nurse comes every day, I don't have to take like morphine or anything to prepare for the, you know, for them touching it and all that. It's been a lot less painful. So I'm really happy about that too. I still can't do anything. Like I can't lift his car seat, can't carry the diaper bag. I can really only lift him, and even he's getting past the weight limit that I'm allowed to lift. So I need this wound to heal up quick so that I can still interact with my son. Other than that, I've just been here chilling. And yeah, not really chilling, but you know, resting is the main thing. Like I try not to do too much because I want my body's energy to be used to heal, as opposed to doing the most and then it takes me back in my healing and gives me setbacks and stuff. So I'm trying to focus on, we need to heal so I can get to being a mother, a full-time mother. But yeah, so that's my quick, very long update on my wound. He's awake, guys. Alayo, I'm all in his grill. And he's making his funny faces and stretches when he wakes up. This is what he does. This is his like slow wake up stuff, and his I'm hungry, feed me mom. I like to wait till he's actually fully awake. Right now he's just doing his little stretching exercises. Sweetheart, can you? No? Yes, this is what he does. He's pretty fun to watch. Stretch, stretch, big stretch. Big stretch, and he won't let me move his head back. Come on. Open your eyes, sweetheart. Open your eyes. No? Okay. Face plant. Takes him a while to really get up, and then he'll start crying because he's like, oh my gosh, there's no food in my mouth. Why am I awake if there's no food? I wish you guys could really like. And here comes the tears, but he won't open his eyes. Just yes, reach. Sweetheart, you gotta open your eyes. Ooh, you're on camera. You gotta keep that to yourself. That is a part of him. He, you know, lets out noises. And I think that's why he was stretching so much, was trying to get it out. You feel better now? Squeaks is what we like to call him. You guys can hear his squeaky noises. There, those eyes are starting to open. So I'm gonna go feed him. And, oh, get my hair out of here. Yeah, so he's gonna have his food. Now he's really good. He kind of sleeps 3 hours at a time, and once he wakes up, he wants to eat. And then every now and then he'll stay awake for a little bit after eating. Okay, let's go eat. Let's go eat, sweetheart.
We just had a lovely dinner. I don't even know what you call it.
Sweet and spicy chicken.
Sweet and spicy chicken.
It wasn't very spicy.
No,
it's funny because like whenever I make that recipe, I put this like the hot sauce or whatever in there, and I feel like I should probably stop. Like, I always put less than they say because I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be too spicy. And it never is. Once you cook it, it's just like 0 spice.
You're silly.
I know.
You should learn.
I should.
And how's
Hi,
Mr.
bright eyes.
Alayo?
His eyes are wide open.
Somebody's being a little silly today.
He's snacking.
He's snacking.
He had his first dinner at 7?
Yep.
7 something. And then usually eats every 3 hours. And for the last like 15 minutes, he's
Half
he's
an
been
hour.
all.
It was 8:45. It started.
It started at 8:45. He's been all.
Yep.
Just rooting like crazy.
Yep.
And crying and rooting.
Being a silly little man.
So now he's having a little top-up snack, we'll call it.
But that's okay.
It's alright.
He'll get away with it this time.
Just once, okay? Okay? You guys should see his bright eyes. He's just so, like, wide-eyed open. Just staring. Just staring.
Are you gonna say hi?
Say hi, peoples. Hi, everyone out there. Nice to meet you.
I didn't know he sounded like such a girl.
I'm sorry.
That's better.
Hi, everyone out there. Nice to meet you.
Well, now we can just tell that's you. Anyway, Mom and I are hopefully gonna put him to bed and have a little bit of a night to ourselves tonight.
Yep.
That's the goal. We'll see if it actually happens.
Yep.
We might just fall asleep.
No. No falling
We
asleep.
might.
No falling asleep. Please. Please.
Good night, guys.
Good morning, guys. Here's Mr. Chubby Face. Say happy Friday. Say happy Friday. He's not really, doing all that. But anyways, good morning, guys. Alayo and I are chilling. We are chilling. He just finished his, second or third breakfast of the morning. And Mommy's having her first breakfast. And once I'm done, we're going to have some tummy time. And that's why he has no clothes on, because we're going to, not tummy time, we're going to have some skin to skin time, right? Right, sweetie? Yeah? Yeah? That's my toast. Anyways, that's what we're going to do in the morning. Let him take a nap on me, and then once he wakes up, we'll make our way downstairs and start our day. Right, mister? Sweetheart. So I'm just been on the couch doing some stuff I've had on my to-do list for a while. Alayo's waking up from his nap. My little baby, I'm going to pick him up now. I think it's time for food. There's the Mr. Little Guy. He just finished eating and somehow he wiggled himself into this position. And he seems quite comfortable in trying to sleep like this. I'm just holding up his neck. But this is what he wants to do today. And Dad's home from work.
I'm the big mister.
The big mister is home from work. Oh, are you going to smile for the camera? No? Yeah. Yeah. He looks bald from this angle. He's not bald, guys. He's got tons of hair, right? Yeah, I'm talking about you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you. You really should, let me lift you up without being uncomfortable, but he wants to stay this way. How was the day?
It was okay. Hey, mister.
Lift him up? No.
Yeah, I'll steal him.
Dad's gonna steal you.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
Dad's got you. Sorry, guys. Got my thighs in the way.
Oh, what are you doing? You are a goof. There you go.
They're gonna hang up.
Chilling like a villain.
I think Dad's missed him all day.
Hello. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do you know where you are? And that's what made you smile?
I got him in my dad's arms. He's got the milk, the drunk milk eyes going.
Oh, I might get fed. Oh.
You just got fed.
I know. Good boy.
Dave took my spot, guys. Not really happy about this situation. And it's much harder now to kick him off my spot because, he has this cute little guy. And then I just feel bad.
Oh, excuse
Oh,
you.
you okay, mister? Hey, say hi to everyone. Why do you look so confused?
Goof.
What did I do? Like, what is this? You're over it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to smile for them? You want to smile for mom? Yeah? Why are you giving me that look? Super cool now, guys. Like, he looks at me now. As opposed to before, he just didn't really, he didn't really, like, connect that much. But now he'll, like, stare at me like, who are you?
Look
I'm
at
just
me.
like, I'm your mommy, and you're Alayo, and we're part of a big happy family. And he's gonna have some one-on-one time with Dad since he was with me all day. He pulled off my earring earlier. But they're gonna enjoy their time together while I eat my popcorn.
Buddy.
They're so cute, aren't they? Dad and son. Everyone who comes over is like, oh my gosh, he looks just like Dave. I'm like, I know. And they all say the same thing. Buddy has your nose. They say, I know he has my nose. It is undeniable. I at least got that part handed down for sure. But this is the cutest sight. And he's wide awake. Just chilling. All in your face. Why is mom all in your grill? She just has no chill, I know. But that's my son. And he's gonna learn to love the camera. It's not sleepy time. Why don't we play? Let's go to your mat and do some tummy time, Alayo. Can you take him to the mat and you guys can do tummy time together?
How are you trying to interrupt this moment?
I see. Now it's a negative thing.
To interrupt this, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys saw that in the background. That's my jar of needles from my daily shots. I can't wait for that to be over. I'm doing 6 weeks of blood thinners and through like injections. So Dave gives me my needles every day. And anyone who's out there who's had blood thinner like injections, I hate them more than like any other needle I ever get because they sting. They sting so much and it's just so annoying. Actually, you know what other needle I've had that stings more than blood thinners? Hydromorphone. That was like, I was like, take it out, like just, I don't want the painkiller. It's not that deep with how much it stings when they put it like, because they also give it to you, I think, is it subcutaneously? Is that how they say it? No?
That's what yours is. That's what
How do they do the hydromorph? I thought it was the same in my arm though.
It was the same, but it wouldn't make sense. Subcutaneous
is into tissue.
Right. So it'd be something else.
Because I remember when they gave it to me when I was sick, it wasn't like, they didn't look for a vein.
No. Sure. Maybe it's subcutaneous.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Dave's the doctor of the family. He earned his medical degree while we were at the hospital for 2 weeks. He really picked up on a few things. I know my light's not really right, but
All you have to do is look at the light. That's it.
Looking at the light.
You
Is
don't
that
have to
better?
look at it.
It's bedtime for Alayo and probably mom and dad as well.
Alayo.
You're gonna correct me?
I just want to make sure that, if for those who, hear the pronunciation as opposed to Alaya, it's more closely Alayo than Alaya.
It's Alayo.
But when
you say the Yoruba way, it sounds like Alaya, but it's Alayo.
Well, no, that's just what people hear. Because
So people hear Alayo.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
It's like an It's a sound that we don't make too often in
the English language.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I just want to help people out there. It's okay. What?
Go ahead.
What?
Dave's gonna read him his bedtime story. Want to show us the book for
Just
tonight?
because I'm in my underwear?
Yeah.
Well, don't show me.
I'm trying not to, but it's hard because he's so low.
Well, then just stop recording.
Can we see the book?
It's my ABCs of God Loves Me.
All right, go ahead.
Oh.
And he's got his crazy eyes on.
My ABCs of God Loves Me. A. God is amazing. He is brighter than the sun, more powerful than all of us, and he loves everyone. B. God's works are beautiful. He paints the sunset sky, the huge snowy mountains, and the rivers running by. Z. God is the beginning, and he is the end. He's the A to Z of life, but he is also our friend. The end. And you're wide awake.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. You're wide awake.
Time for some good night kisses. Enough of that, Dad.
That doesn't go in there. Oh. Oh.
We're spitting up.
Mm-hmm. Just a little one, but... Mm-hmm. You okay? You got another burp in there? Were you okay? You seem a little aggravated. What's going on? Oops. Say goodnight.
Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
You don't look ready for bed.
No, you don't, but Mommy's gonna turn off the lights. Sleep time.
Good night, buddy.
So, Mr. has put our son to sleep, and he is laying in bed and just fighting to sleep. Watching him on the monitor on my phone, and it's just funny. Because he's just like, no, I'm not sleeping, I'm not sleeping. And he tries to like wiggle his way out of his swaddle. You guys can see him right there. He's wide awake, refusing to go to sleep. But at least he's not hungry, so he'll eventually fall asleep, which is good. But yeah. He's a funny little kid. He's got such a personality on him already. Whenever we swaddle him, he's fine. Once he's asleep, he's fine. When he wakes up, it's like mission must get arm out of swaddle, and he will wiggle and do all he can. And by the time you get in there and unswaddle him, his hands are like right here, just waiting to like. And then you let him out, he just stretches like, yeah, I'm free. So it's funny. But if we don't swaddle him, he startles himself a lot when he's sleeping, so he doesn't get good sleep, and then he's tired. So swaddle it is. That's the secret to good sleep. I should swaddle an adult.
I was gonna say, do you want to be swaddled?
No, because I'm like our son. Anyways, we are off to bed. I'm gonna say goodnight, and we will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. We're trying to get back into this vlogging thing, so don't mind if our first couple of vlogs are kind of just all over the place. It's hard to get back into the rhythm. We've been gone for over a month now. Yeah, since he was born, and he's 5 weeks old. So it's been a long time since we vlogged. So it'll take us a while. So forgive us and bear with us as we, 1, remember how to vlog, and 2, just get back into a routine. Say goodnight.
And get some sleep.
And get some sleep. Oop. Alrighty.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.